Welcome to the NBC4 Virtual Health and Wellness Expo. My name is Angie Green. I am a wellness advocate with doTERRA Essential Oils, and I am so excited today to share with you about how I use essential oils in my yoga practice. I want to be very transparent and upfront. What I'm speaking to today is my own personal yoga practice. I am not a yoga teacher, teacher, excuse me, I'm from New Jersey, sometimes it slips. But I do practice yoga. And I've been working with doTERRA for about 4.5 to 5 years. And I found that using essential oils in my personal yoga practice has elevated and augmented my yoga practice. And I wanted to share what I've learned with you today. So please join me. So I want to talk a little bit first about what yoga is, and this is just a really basic primer. Yoga is a group of physical and mental and spiritual practices that focus on bringing harmony between the body and the mind. The word yoga literally means in Sanskrit to unite or to yoke, to join. So that is what yoga means. And then I want to talk about essential oils a little bit. So, essential oils are just the essence of a plant, um, a gift from the earth, which is the definition of doTERRA. This essence of the plants, they are distilled and prepared for you to bring the power of nature into your home. Inside many plants, hidden in the roots and seeds and flowers and bark, are concentrated, um, highly potent chemical compounds. And these compounds are the essential oils that we use. So, I want to talk a little bit about aroma and essential oils and what that connection is. So, in the illustration, as you can see, when you inhale essential oils, the molecules go through your nose and into your brain. One of the receptor sites is the limbic system, and which is sometimes called the emotional brain. So when you are using essential oils aromatically, they can have a positive effect on your mood and emotions. They can also have a positive effect on you physically, which we'll talk about as well. But this enhances and augments the yoga practice for me. So let's just get into it. Let's talk about how we can use essential oils in a yoga practice. So when I'm beginning my practice, the first thing I do is I clear my space. I want to ensure that my environment is designed to be as peaceful and relaxing as possible. And then the next thing I do is I set my intention. The reason why I set my intention is because it helps my brain to stabilize and move into the desired direction that I want to be in. And I do that by just taking 3 deep breaths. Please join me and do that now. We're going to actually set an intention now. So just sit still and just take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. In a yoga practice, I typically channel words that come to my mind before I begin my yoga practice when I take those deep breaths. And as a result of that, I then select essential oils that resonate with my intention. So some of the words that have come to my mind are words like balance or abundance or manifest. So again, the intention helps to stabilize the brain and move it into a desired direction. When you practice the physical practice of yoga, that helps to strengthen the body and to open up that reality. And then when you use essential oils in your yoga practice, that helps to amplify and enhance the effects of both your intention and your physical practice. So you can think of it as an addition problem. Intention plus yoga practice plus essential oil equals a positive brain chemistry. So as you are leaning into your practice, continue to remind yourself of whatever your intention is throughout the day. And when you do that, it will begin to resonate with others. So let's think about some essential oils that you can possibly use in your yoga practice. One of the beginning practices of yoga is the pranayama, excuse me, which is the breathing, one of the elements of yoga. So breathing helps with clarity, respiratory support, just uplifting yourself and being aware. So these oils that I've used in my yoga practice help to do all of those things. You've got rosemary. Rosemary is a beautiful oil that brings a sense of clarity into your yoga practice that you can literally use in your hand. I'm going to use an oil that I'll talk about in a moment. This is not rosemary, but this is one that we will talk about. But I'm adding a drop into my hand. I'm rubbing my hands together and I'm inhaling this. This is actually balance, in case you're wondering, which I will talk about later, which is a grounding blend. So this is good that I'm using this because I'm feeling very grounded. Rosemary is an oil that clarifies. The oils that would support respiratory system are breathe or eucalyptus or melaleuca. So you might want to use that as you are working on your breath control. Essential oils that are uplifting are any of our citrus oils, such as lemon, which we have highlighted here. So when you think about the pranayama, which is that practice of breath control in yoga, it's the aspect of synchronizing your breath with with your movements, and it's also a distinct exercise of its own, usually practiced after your physical practice or your asana. So the breath guides your practice, and it also guides your life. And these essential oils, when inhaled prior to your breath control or pranayama, will just help to augment that process. Now comes the physical practice, which most of us are familiar with, which is known as the asana. So, how can essential oils maximize the effectiveness on the mat? Again, as a person who practices yoga, my yoga is for everybody. And I've had to tell myself that, not just everybody, people, but everybody, physical body. So sometimes I found that I've had to prepare my body in ways to move through my physical yoga practice. And I've used doTERRA essential oils and doTERRA products in many ways to help to support that. Some of the ways that essential oils can help to maximize the effectiveness of yoga on the mat is by preparing your body for movement, relaxing your muscles, energizing and healing, and providing nutritional support. So, one of the first things that I do before I even get on the mat is I ramp up with my daily lifelong vitality pack. Those are my supplements. These are supplements from doTERRA that are the root of wellness in the doTERRA system. And they are a 3-pack of support from your whole food supplement to a cellular supplement to a essential fatty acid omega-3 supplement. So this lifelong vitality pack is critical to my not only my wellness journey but in my life, and I use this on a daily basis to support every aspect of my life. If you've listened to any of our presentations, you've probably heard us talk about lifelong vitality, and you may have even heard us talk about doTERRA's commitment to this product specifically, so much so that if you purchase this product and you try it for 30 days and you decide that for whatever reason they didn't work for you, doTERRA has committed to taking that product back. 100% money back guaranteed, send back the empty bottles. Doubt if that would happen, but in the event that it does, doTERRA wants you to know that it stands behind the Lifelong Vitality Pack. And again, these supplements have provided me with the energy and the clarity and the focus and the physical support that I need to have a healthy yoga practice. The second essential oil product that I use to support my yoga practice is Balance Essential Oil. I've got that one right here, by the way. This is one that I keep close by, close to my heart. Balance is a grounding blend. One way I like to use this at the beginning of my yoga practice is to literally apply balance, which is already diluted, to the bottoms of my feet to literally ground me to the earth. I also like to rub balance in my hand and inhale it as well, just so I can get the benefit from head to toe, literally. Um, and I also like to place it on my heart as I begin my physical practice. I want to ensure that my focus and my intent is clear and that I am rooted and grounded. And balance is just a beautiful oil that I want to give you a few of the ingredients in balance. There's Howood, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and other oils in here. And it's just a very beautiful scent. Another doTERRA essential oil product that is critical to my yoga practice specifically is Deep Blue, specifically Deep Blue Rub, which is great for any physical activity. So if there's an area where I'm working on, where I need extra support, specifically for me, it's my hips, lower back, knees, shoulders. Sounds like I'm naming just about every part of my body. I use Deep Blue Rub prior to my yoga practice because it warms that area, it soothes that area. I'm able to hold postures longer. I recover quicker. And it makes my yoga practice even more effective. The cool thing about Deep Blue specifically is that doTERRA offers this in many different ways. I use this Deep Blue Rub, which is a lotion, but there is also a Deep Blue essential oil that you can use with a fractionated coconut oil, which is a carrier oil. It's a liquefied coconut oil in those same ways on those target areas. And then there's also a deep blue roller ball that comes in this sort of a context where you can just literally apply to those different pain points. So many ways to receive support during your physical yoga practice. And then another essential oil that I love is marjoram. Marjoram is known as an oil of connection. It's an oil of softening. It's an oil of opening, which we want to happen during our practice. So I apply that to different parts of my body that I'm going to focus on during my yoga practice. So these are a few examples of oils that I like to use during the asana, during the physical practice. So during the physical practice, one of the things that I also love to do is to diffuse essential oils during my yoga practice. Um, we talk about what the chemical makeup of the essential oils are, and so we talk about how in yoga it's really impactful to diffuse oils that are high in linalool. So just to give you a little bit of a primer, linalool is a terpene that offers a wide variety of benefits. It possesses an antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties that are known to improve sleep, reduces anxiety, and stress. So these are all things that I want to do when I'm practicing yoga. So when I'm on my mat and with my diffuser on the floor nearby, you'll find that I'll probably be diffusing one or a couple of these oils together. To give you an example of doTERRA's, a few of doTERRA oils that are high in linalool, you've got coriander. Coriander is just a beautiful oil with a warm scent, which you may have even used in some of your cooking recipes. In addition to basil, cilantro, lavender, clary sage. Diffusing these oils again will help to reduce the anxiety, reduce the stress or anxious feelings that you might have. and to bring you into a state of openness so that when you're doing your yoga practice, you are open and available to receive that practice. Now, one of the things doTERRA has done that has really been game changer, in addition to offering a plethora of essential oils that can be diffused or used during the yoga practice, they've actually developed a collection of oils that are specifically designed to be diffused during your yoga practice or even used topically to help to support you during your yoga practice. So the doTERRA collection includes three beautiful oils. There's the Arise oil, which is a blend of grapefruit, lemon, melissa, Siberian fir. This oil helps to instill feelings of happiness, clarity, and courage. So I like to start sometimes with Arise, just first thing in the morning, in my hands, inhaling, just setting an intention for the day. The second oil in the yoga collection is the Anchor oil. This beautiful oil is a combination of lavender, cedarwood, sandalwood, cinnamon, frankincense, black pepper, patchouli, in a base of fractionated coconut oil. And this oil promotes feelings of completeness, calmness, and courage. So this might be one that you may want to use to anchor yourself. I've used balance on the bottom of my feet. Anchor is another oil that can also be used as well to on the bottoms of your feet to anchor you to the earth and to help you to begin your yoga practice. And then the third and final oil is Align. Align is a beautiful blend of bergamot, coriander, marjoram, peppermint, jasmine, and rose. These are all powerful oils that encourages harmony, calm, and progress. So these oils can be diffused in our beautiful pilot diffuser that you see here. One of the things I love about this specific diffuser is that you can literally have it beside you wherever you are. It need not be plugged into a wall or a power source. And you can use it right there, right beside your mat as you're practicing. So, the last thing I want to talk about in yoga, and for me, it's the most important part, is meditation. Breathing and postures are two aspects of yoga that we tend to focus on, and those two aspects are really meant to prepare your body to sit and to be still, to help you to allow yourself to show up for yourself and for the world. So it's really important to take time to meditate during the day. And the reason why we meditate during yoga is to savor that physical practice. You've worked your body hard. Perhaps if you're in a restorative class, you've rested your body in postures that you've needed to. Meditation helps to give you an opportunity for some quiet contemplation. It stills the body and mind. And when you're doing those things, you want to select oils that are grounding and that promote relaxation. So from top to bottom, we've got Arbor Vitae, which is a woody oil that is a beautiful oil for meditation, diffusing, or a couple of drops in your hands and inhale. Frankincense is an oil that, if you've watched any of our videos, you've heard us all talking about frankincense, which is our grounding king of oils. Sandalwood is a popular oil for grounding. And then, of course, balance, which I've talked about, which is known as our grounding blend. So before we leave, I wanted to take some time to guide us through a meditation. And right here, right now, wherever you are, root down, sit down in your sitting space, and I want you to connect yourself to the earth through your sacrum, your sit bone. I want you to sit tall and roll your shoulder blades back. I know that I tend to hold my tension in my shoulders. Open your heart space, close your eyes, get your sense stronger. I'm going to transition very briefly to meditation music. So I may lose this screen, but I don't want you to lose your intention. So just keep your eyes closed. I'm going to transition to meditation music, and hopefully you can hear that. Thumbs up if you can. And if you have an essential oil with you, an oil that you love, a grounding oil, or any oil that you love, I want you to add a drop to your hand. If you do not have an essential oil, you need not have one. You can do this without. I want you to rub your hands together, cup, L, 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 L. One more time. L, L. And with your eyes closed, I want you to notice. I want you to notice the way your body feels. I want you to notice the way your breath feels. Notice, not judge. Just pay attention to your breathing. Notice, not judge, the way you're sitting. Are your shoulders tense? Are your toes clenched together? Are you distracted? Is your heart open? Just take this time to notice how you're feeling. Take this time to think about your intention for today. Take this time to listen, just be. When we meditate, we're giving ourselves space to just be still, to contemplate. Go ahead and, if you've used your essential oils, just put your hands together one more time and just take a deep inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. How do you feel? Hopefully this meditation gave you a moment to be still and have time to yourself. Thank you for joining today. I hope that this presentation has helped you to find new ways to use essential oils in your lives. Please feel free to to reach out to any member of our team to learn more about doTERRA essential oils. My name is Angie Green. Thank you for joining today. Please, if you are able to watch any of our other videos and learn about essential oils, do so and reach out to anyone on our team if you have any questions or want to learn more. Thank you so much. Have a great day.